The butterflies. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to my channel, Weekend Butterfly Readings. Hey, family. First off, I need to apologize. Um, this has been a long time coming. I finally got me a new microphone. I should have tested when I had aired publicly the first reading I did on Kiely um, Rodni, which was part one. The sound was terrible, so I really apologize, family. I just hope that many of you who watched the part one, and let me see, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is what the part one looks like. This was the first video I had did on this case. Okay, and as I stated, I was showing the cards when I shuffled them. So if many of you could not hear me, with clarity, I apologize. But at least you were able to at least see the cards that came out. Okay, the messages. And I'm a firm believer in repeated messages. Now, let me say this real quick. Whatever you see in here in this reading concerning the disappearance of 16-year-old Kiely Rodni, it is allegedly. We know it's not facts, but I am led by the spirit. So anyway, this is the first reading I did on Kiely. Okay, so feel free to check it out if you haven't seen it yet. And then when you watch this video, then look at this one, okay, and see how you seeing a little, some, you know, confirmation of what the spirit is trying to convey to us, family. Because I can't make this up. Now, let me say this. Um, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to blame her friends, but they are a little sketchy to me, okay? And I have a right to my opinion. But at the end of the day, I'm led by the spirit. I talk about what I feel and know versus what I think. And like many of you, okay, because I do read the comments, not just mine, but when I'm checking out other blogger channels, people are very sketchy when it comes to these friends. Um, and then kind of find out, this so-called boyfriend is coming out of the woodworks, whether he was her boyfriend or ex. Okay. So what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to use the shadow self-oracle deck. I have explained to many of you what this deck is about. It speaks about those shadow aspects that we all have, okay? Some more severe than others, okay? Pretty much those shadow aspects that, you have, and, some people want to hide them and wear the mask, trying to portray being something that they're not, shall I say. Those shadow aspects where people need to heal, but they choose to put a band-aid on it. You get them going with this. Some people choose to, as I say, accept those shadow aspects of theirs and try to work on them, and some people just don't. Now, this card right here can let me know of those shadow aspects that was going on with Kiely on the day she disappeared, which was what she was last seen. It is stated, well, on the 6th, I believe, of August. But anyway, this right here will give us an idea of the events that was playing out, those shadow aspect that was going on with Kylie. I think I said Carly, didn't I? With Kylie on the day she disappeared. Now I'm going to use this again. I'm going to use this card again. But not only that, you know, this is Sammy right here. Okay. This is Sammy, one of her friends. I'm going to use this deck when it comes to Sammy. Okay. And remember, everything is allegedly. I'm also going to use this deck. This is her other friend. Okay. This is Madeline. Okay. I apologize if I pronounce her name incorrectly, but I'm going to use the deck when it comes to Madeline. Okay. And this is Madeline, and I believe in Sammy. And right here, this is the so-called boyfriend or the ex-boyfriend. And it's interesting because if you check out my readings I did on her yesterday, you know, you have to really go back and just look at those key messages. But to me, I was always picking up on whoever is involved is somebody that's close to her, somebody she knows. Okay. Yes, some form of argument, had jumped off, disagreements, that showed up also in my reading. Also sabotage. And I was getting the sabotage when it came to her so-called friends. It may not be all of them, but I'm also getting groups. Groups can be family, three or more. Okay. So when you look at it, okay, that's one. I'm just saying, according to Sammy, this so-called boyfriend or ex was nowhere around, and also 'cause Sammy considered this young fella right here, she considered him as the ex-boyfriend. But anyway, according to her, he was nowhere around. So let's just count. Okay, that's one. Okay, Sammy, two. Okay, hold on. This is the other one. This is Kate. This is Kate, because Kate was the one that was standing next to um Kylie boyfriend. Okay. While they were being interviewed. Very interesting. So anyway, you have Kate, that's one, that's two, that's three. Okay. And this is four, which was be Magaline. Okay. So anyway, family. I'm looking. So we got four. So that's a group, okay? And there could be some others that are in the know, but I'm sensing that somebody is covering up for somebody. That's the point I'm trying to make, family. Okay, somebody is covering up for somebody, and it can be something that's as innocent as Cause I saw the word coerce, when you're trying to get someone to do something, forcefully, it could be something as simple as, someone could have put something in her drink, um, coerce her into doing something that uh forcefully, or she could have been down with it, whatever the case may be. But I'm picking up the vibe. I'm picking up a vibe like that. Also, I'm picking up some kind of love triangle as well, because certain keywords came out, family, yesterday in my reading, shall I say, when it comes to relationships and people being, you know um you know, allegedly, it can be someone that's, like both sex, shall I say. So that can be a love triangle in itself. All right. But anyway, I'm through talking. All I know is, you know, um, I feel like the individuals that the authorities really need to be looking at, they need to be paying attention to these so-called friends real closely. Okay, because right now, when it comes to this pack, these friends, they got their story together and they're not telling on each other. It's pretty much like they took an oath. Okay, so anyway, that this is how I'm seeing it. But I'm gonna let the spirit do the talking, family. All right. So anyway, this is Sammy. This is Sammy. So a lot of shadow aspects are going to come out about Sammy, family. I was trying to get a picture of seeing her eyes. This is good because the eyes are the ones for our soul. I just want to look at her and see what kind of energy she's giving off. And because God already know who she is, okay? And I want to get an idea to see what was the shadow aspect that was going on with Sammy the night that Kylie disappeared, okay? What was the energy Sammy was giving off? Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit leads me to all truth and clarity about Sammy. What was those shadow aspect that was going on with Sammy on the night that Kylie disappeared? What was those shadow aspect that was going on with Sammy when she was with Kylie that night she disappeared? Because also, let me say this also, somebody's giving off the shadow aspects. Well, let me say the energies. Somebody is getting off the energy of being domineering. That's like a control freak, someone that likes to control the narrative or control the situation, if you know what I mean. And you can't have a friend that's very controlling, okay, whether it be a, lover slash friend. Okay. So I just wanted to say that. Divine spirits and clarity. Because she's definitely taking control of the situation. Please know that. Seeking clarity about Sammy. What was the shadow aspect that was going on with Sammy when she was with Kylie on the night she disappeared? Seeking clarity about Sammy. there anything that Sammy knows? What shadow aspects was Sammy giving off on the night that Kiely disappeared? I'm gonna turn these cards around. Now you won't believe what's coming out, but don't worry, I'm gonna share it with you. And if you hear background noise, I apologize, all right? Now, if anybody who's coming in, I'm doing a reading on Sammy, one of Kylie's friend. Hold on. Now let me be the judge. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. These are the shadow aspects. These are the shadow aspects that when Sammy was in Kylie company, okay, what she was giving off those shadow energies, those shadow aspects about Sammy, and then a lot of this you will see in here is about Kylie too, because I was asking the spirit what were those shadow aspects that Sammy was giving off around Kylie, okay, when she was in her present. Now, okay, hold on. And it is allegedly withdrawn. Now you can say Sammy was withdrawn while she was with Kylie, or you can say Kylie was withdrawn while she was with Sammy. Sabotage. Now, let me say this. Kylie is the one that is, okay? She's the one that's presently missing. So, what's this all about? What is this all about? This is sabotage. And let me say this real quick. It's hard for me to get it, out of my head, but Sammy said that, you know, um, according to her, Kylie um was drunk, shall I say, or had a little too much to drink. And so she decided not to let her take her home, but she found another ride. Well, if your ride or die friend, okay, is wasted, how come you didn't make sure she got home safe? How come you didn't tell her to leave her car there and she can ride with you and she could be dropped off and maybe the next day her mom or her dad or she once she's sobered up, she can her family can give her a lift to bring her back to that location to pick the ride up. That just didn't make any sense to me. This young lady's 18 years old. Kylie is 16. Just saying. Okay, we got here sabotage. Remember this yesterday when I did the reading? She has a take charge personality, okay? Like someone that wants to control the narrative, control a situation, okay? Look at that, bully. This came out in my reading that I did on Kylie. And I was like, well, who was the bully, Bully. In denial. You could say she was in denial or Kylie was in denial about something while she was in her presence. Hostility. So with Sammy, this came out in my reading also, hostility. This was Sammy was giving out hostility about something. Look at that, temptation. Being tempted about something. Insecurities. Ghosting. Now, Kylie is the one that's presently missing. This is about Sammy. So, ghosting is someone that's not reliable. Ghosting is pretty much like, you get missing, no call, no show, shall I say. Okay. So, according to the spirit, Sammy is known for this right here, ghosting. Pretty much one of her characteristics about her, bias. This came out my reading also. I was wondering who this was. Awkward. You can say when Kylie was in Sammy presence, Kylie felt awkward, or Sammy felt awkward. Look at that destruction. While Kylie was in Sammy presence, okay? Look at that destruction is playing a part. Disrespectful. Did Kylie think Sammy was disrespectful, or did Sammy feel that Kylie was disrespectful? Defiance. Brainwash. This came out my reading. The first one, addiction. Now, addiction can be drugs, alcohol, or it can be sex addiction. But what popped up in my reading, the first one was drugs or alcohol. So she has some kind of addiction as well. Conflicted. Brutality. Now this is on Sammy now. Can't make this up. Look at this. This came out yesterday. This one was carrying burdens. It makes you wonder, what do she really knows? Look at this. Trauma. And this can mean many, many things, okay? But at the end of the day, Kylie is the one that is still missing. I wanted to know what those shadow aspects that was going on around Sammy while she was in Kylie presence. Okay, trauma. Look at that, dark. Now you can say that Sammy is a dark individual, or Kylie can be somewhere in the dark, and maybe Sammy knows about it. In the dark, hint, closed off, hidden. Well, let me be the judge. Wow, this came out my reading yesterday. Look at that. Jealousy. Jealousy. Helpless. Now, you can say Sammy feels helpless because Kylie has disappeared, or while Kylie was in Sammy's presence that night, was Kylie feeling helpless? Look at this. Heartbroken. Internalizing, taking things in. Envy. Now, who was being envy? Kylie? Was Kylie being envy of Sammy? Or was Sammy being envy of Kylie for whatever reason? Wow, look at that. Held hostage. This is pretty much taking someone against their will, having them hidden somewhere. Okay. This is very interesting. And I keep thinking, when she's talking, she's like, oh, I just believe that she's somewhere, still alive, I'm just believing that she's still around somewhere. And also the so called, you know, boyfriend or ex boyfriend, he's talking the same language. Okay. But anyway, held hostage. Now, why would this come out? Why would this come out when I want to know those shadow aspects that was going on with Sammy? Why she was in the presence of Kylie? Why would this come out? And we're not even finished yet. It says held hostage. Remember, this came out. This is someone that feels empty, someone that can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. This individual is very bothered. Okay, they're not feeling good about themselves whatsoever. Okay. And we did see the word dark. It's like they are in a dark place. I let me be the judge. Look at that. Ego bound. And lastly, oh yeah, look at this one. Grief. All right. All of this is allegedly. Now let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. This is Magdalene. I was talking to one of my butterflies, Miss Monica. We were talking down there in the chat, and I was letting her know um this is the one I was talking about, Monica, right here. One of Kylie friends. That was getting like a weird vibe about as well. I don't know if that's dirt on her face or she has a birthmark or what. But anyway, yeah, it looked like her right cheek. Okay, she has some kind of scar on her right cheek. I want to see what I'm picking up about this sister right here. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit leads me to all truth, seeking clarity about Magdalene. What are those shadow aspects with Magdalene concerning Kylie? Or what do Magdalene knows? Now, Spirit is going to tell me either those shadow aspects about Magdalene, or it's going to let me know what she knows. Okay, and I would know the difference when I see it. Divine Spirit, what are those shadow aspects when it comes to Magdalene? Mm. Hold on, family. Mm. A card had fallen. Hold on. Mm. And let me say this real quick. What I'm doing is not to put anybody down. I'm just seeking clarity because I did a reading yesterday. The sound was really off and jacked up. And I do apologize, family, okay? But I'm good. I have a new microphone. So many of you should be able to hear me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my, enough said. Enough said. Enough said. I'm not gonna pull anymore. Magdalene, and Magdalene and Sammy, you notice these two be standing together when they're talking during the news briefing. Bully, selfishness, sabotage. Now go back and hear what I was asking the spirit that I wanted to know about Magdalene. I wanted to know what those shadow aspects about Magdalene. And if I'm saying her name incorrectly, I apologize. Okay, I get tongue twisted sometimes. I want to know what are those shadow aspects about Magdalene, concerning Kylie, you know, um, as well as what do she knows. But anyway, this is according to the spirit. This is one of her characteristics about her. Okay, she can be quite of a bully. She can be quite selfishness, and I let me be the judge. Sabotage. And remember, the key word was group, secret group. We're looking at three or more, okay, that are in the know, that's playing a part, cover up, not speaking up on anything. They're keeping their story together. They're not speaking up on anything. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, and see, that's Sammy and that's Madeline. They're together. Okay. And you know what? They probably didn't do anything, but they could be in the know about something that jumped off, and maybe they're too scared to speak up on it. Okay, but it's something up. That's all I'm saying. Okay, my intuitiveness radar is going up. That's all I'm saying. Okay, intuitiveness, empath, you name it's going up. My antenna. Okay, and that's Sammy right there. She's doing a whole lot of interviews now. Okay, she's in the spotlight. All right, this is the so-called boyfriend. I don't know his name, and I don't need his name. I'm looking at his picture. The eyes of the winds to our soul. I can see his eyes, and also we all give all energy signatures about us. Okay, and it speaks volume. So I'm tapping in with spirit. The God all knowing knows all about him. Divine spirit, love and truth and light. Holy Spirit leads me all truth. Seeking clarity about this young man that's in front of me. What are his shadow aspects concerning him and Kylie? Or what do he know? Or what do he know concerning Kylie's disappearance? What are his shadow aspects of Kylie boyfriend slash ex-boyfriend. What do he know? What are those shadow aspects of Kylie ex-boyfriend or boyfriend? Does he know anything? Come to her disappearance. What are his shadow aspects? Because if he is an ex, it's going to come out why he is an ex, okay? Who knows? He could probably have been a control freak too. This is what popped up, okay? Antagonist. Let's see here. What's this? Hostility. Hmm. Mm. Hold on, family. When certain cards come out, hold on, not that one. When certain cards come out and they flip over, I do use them. Hold on. Now I'm going to let many of you be the judge when it comes to this. I'm just going to show you the cards as far as those shadow aspects, and I'm picking up about this young man. I let me be the judge, okay? It has here gossip. There's a lot of gossip that's going on behind the scene about this young man, okay? And his relationship with Kylie. So the key word is gossip. And this came out in my reading yesterday. It's something about antisocial. According to the spirit, he's antisocial. I'm sensing he probably a bit of a loner, okay? Antisocial. Mm. What makes you wonder what do he know? Held hostage. Why is this popping up with him also? Why is this card popping up with him held hostage? Mm. And this came out yesterday in my reading, closed off concerning Kylie. Allegedly, what do he know? According to Sammy, he was nowhere around, according to her. But how do she know when it was like anywhere from what over 100 to 300 people that was there? She wasn't with her the whole time. According to her, they split it up and they was like in different groups, closed off, absent-minded. Oh, I showed you this already. Antagonist, victim. So do he see himself as a victim? Or was he around Kylie at the time to where she became a victim? Just saying. Trauma. Now, Kylie is the one that has disappeared. So why would trauma pop up in his reading? Interesting. Kylie is the victim, so she the one that could experience trauma. It has here destruction, sudden destruction. And I noticed also when the news lady was interviewing him, he was saying something like, yeah, I just want to make sure that she wasn't getting herself in trouble. It's something like that, okay? But I'm thinking to myself, well, why would he say something like that? Quote unquote denial, insecurity. And a person that's very insecure, they can be a very dangerous person. Please know that if they let it get the best of them. Conflicted, addictions. So addiction is popping up in his reading as well. It can be drugs, alcohol, or sex addiction. Desperation. Now I'm gonna tell you also what popped up yesterday was accusations. Usually when that pop up, when I'm doing these readings, it lets me know how, oh yeah, and disagreements and accusations. Usually when accusation pop up, that's pretty much, like two people going at it when it comes to somebody accusing of somebody of cheating. Okay. And I am picking up on that type of vibe. Okay. That Kylie was either being accused of cheating, okay, or Kylie could have found out that somebody was cheating. Because when people are drinking, please know the truth does come out. They get to talking, and somebody might say the wrong thing. But anyway, that's interesting with him. That's very interesting. Now let me see something real quick. This is what Kate. Let me check Kate out. Let me check Kate out. I can't see her eyes, but I'm being led by the Spirit. God knows who she is. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit is into all truth. She can clear about Kate. What are those shadow aspects with Kate concerning Kylie? What are those shadow aspects about Kate? What does she know concerning the disappearance of Kylie? And I'm only saying what does she know, family, because people do talk. These young people, they hang around each other. They do talk. Okay. What are those shadow aspects? Hold up. Certain cards fell. Okay. Certain cards fell over. I just want to look at them real quick. Just give me a minute. And let me say this again. I'm not accusing these young people of anything. I'm in the spirit due to talking. None of this is my opinion. But I am picking up on something when it comes to these young people. Even if it's due to, they might be in the know about something but scared to speak up for whatever reason. According to them, there were drug dealers there that was passing out drugs, shall I say. But anyway, let's continue. What are those shadow aspects, divine spirit, concerning Kate? Concerning Kate, as far as her friendship with Kylie. Okay. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, spirit. Hmm. I'm gonna let many of you be the judge when it comes to what's coming out. Okay. Because one word came out, and I haven't seen this word since yesterday in my reading. Hmm. And this is a young lady that said that she hung out with Kylie Friday. Okay, Friday. On a Friday, let me just say that before the unthinkable happened, and they had what is it called, creme brulee together. That's what she said. Hmm. Which is nothing wrong with that. But anyway, yeah. Let me see something here. Okay, that came out too. I'm only looking at the cards that flip as far as the words showing. Family, this is a tangle web of entanglement. Okay, relation going to the left. You know, and you don't know who messing with who. You hear me? You don't know who messing with who. If you know what I mean. When certain people hook up and they consider themselves, friends, it can be a little frenemy in there when there's jealousy and envy is a part of the equation. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. This is Kate. Okay, this is Kate, and this is what I'm getting about Kate. Okay, look at that ghosting. Ghosting's popping up. Didn't this pop up with the friend Sammy also? But anyway, ghosting is popping up. As I said, that's the one that's very that's not reliable. Okay. They pretty much out of sight, out of mind, no call, no show, shall I say. Ghosting is popping up. Look at that. Envy. Allegedly, Kate could have been envy of Kylie. And gossip. So there's some gossip about that's going around about Kate as well. And fam, this stuff is going to come out. Okay, I can't make this stuff up. This stuff is going to come out. Just keep your ears to the YouTube straight with these bloggers talking. Look at this sabotage, desperation. She's feeling grief as well. Disrespectful. Do Kate feel like Kylie was disrespectful to her? Or did Kylie feel like Kate was disrespectful to her? Interesting. Aggression. Now I'm going to use these same cards again when I do Kylie as well. Go back and look at these main keywords, and you will get an idea of who is who. Okay, look at that. This came out yesterday. It's the first time this came out. Look at that, lustful. Okay. Now I'm going to say this. This is allegedly a word bisexual came out in the first reading. Okay, y'all might say, well, what are you saying that for? Listen, it's a reason for everything. You know how these young people are, they're trying to find themselves, they're curious, and that's fine and dandy. But the point I'm trying to make is, if Kylie was in a relationship with this young man, some of her friends are saying he's the ex-boyfriend. Okay, but he's saying no, 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 she's my girlfriend. Okay, with her I'm getting this. Now, was she attracted to Kylie? And it could be more to that friendship, or is she looking at him? And these two are, look at that. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? I thought I had a picture of these two. Okay, I don't have it. I don't have it. But beside her is Kylie's so-called ex-boyfriend. Okay. Anyway, this is coming out in hers, in her spread, lustful. Okay. Now hers is also saying heartbroken and drugs is coming out in her spread. Drug. As well as this came out in the first reading I did on Kylie. Callous is coming out. I believe this came out in the first reading I did on Kylie. Callous. Okay, someone who shows no emotions. And you know what? When she was being interviewed, the whole time she was looking down. You can barely see her eyes. It's like she was looking down, though. I don't know. You know, a person be constantly looking down as though they feel ashamed about something. But anyway, maybe that's just how her character is. But anyway, callous, someone who's hardly showing any emotion. But if they into this, you know, I can see why. And we have here disconnection. See that? Like someone is numb and passive aggression. This came out in the first reading also. Okay, so now let's go ahead, family. I mean, we already see the main characters as far as those that were close to Kylie. It's very important to break it down to see who's close to her, to see those shadow aspects of each individual, and also their energies around Kylie. Okay, now let's go to Kylie. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit leads me to all truth and clarity about Kylie on the night she disappeared. What was those shadow aspect that was going on with Kylie on the night she disappeared? What caused her to go to disappear? How the events played out? Who were involved? Whose shadow aspects that were around Kylie that caused her to disappear? How was she feeling that night around her friends? What was those shadow aspects that was going on with Kylie? Seeking clarity as well as confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Hold on, out of shadow aspects. Hold on, family, because cards are just flying everywhere. Hmm. What was those shadow aspects that was going on with Kylie on the night she disappeared? What were those shadow energies? Seeking clarity. Whoop. And you know what? The same cards come right back out. But I will let Mina give you the judge who is who. Hold on. Because I'm not saying all of them were with her, but everybody's carrying their own energies. A little shadow aspect that was going on with Kylie on the night she disappeared. Who was around her? What kind of shadow? What kind of shadow? Dark energy they were giving off around her. Thank you, Spirit. Mm. Another card fell. I'm going to pick it up. Let me pick it up. Hold on. Let me see something. The Spirit told me not to stop. Let me continue. A little shadow aspect of what's going on with Kylie. Spirit. Thank you. Ooh. You know what I'm getting? Sometimes you can get downloads when you doing these readings. It's like I can visualize her, like she's feeling good, but I'm still sensing that somebody put something in her drink, okay? Because Sammy said something like, we was drinking and whatever she was drinking, I was drinking with her as though she was drinking out of her cup. In good well, most time people are out and about, everybody have their own cup, okay? But anyway, um, while all of them were drinking, right? What's popping up in my spirit is um hold on, let me get my words together. I- it's like I'm sensing Kylie being ambushed and as though somebody wants to confront her. That's the key word that popped up in my spirit. She's being confronted by somebody. Okay. Um Cause the spirit was letting me know in the first reading that Kylie was set up, she was caught off guard, and this was planned. Okay, because these young people knew that they were going to have this party, this bash out there. Okay, and according to Sammy, her so-called boyfriend or ex-boyfriend wasn't there, according to her, and he was telling her, "Don't do nothing stupid." Okay, those were his words. Mm. I'll let me be the judge on that. I'm wondering if he, 'cause the key word to me is accusations. Uh oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop here. Oh my goodness. This came out in my first reading, and you just now seeing it again. It's closed off as though she is somewhere not around people, isolated, okay? And quite hidden. It says closed off. We have here aloof. Now, as I read these, go back and remember everybody's shadow aspects of them, okay? And this is the one who's very distant, okay? They're very distant. And maybe she was aloof to somebody, okay? Being very distant when it comes to a certain individual. Deception, betrayal. When there is betrayal, Kylie wasn't dealing with no stranger. When there's betrayal, she's dealing with somebody she knows, okay? This right here means she knows the individual. Somebody betrayed her, betrayal. Or maybe in her presence, somebody felt like, she betrayed them or they betrayed her, one or the other. But there was some form of betrayal. Fearful, Kylie feeling fearful. You go the word again, heartbroken. So with this word, some feelings, were definitely involved. Okay. Some feelings were definitely hurt. Okay. And drunk. So yes, Kylie was drunk. She was drinking, rage, emotion heating up, cold. Okay. You could say Kylie is somewhere cold and isolated, or she was dealing with a cold individual. Rebellious, insecurities. Now, didn't this come out earlier? The keyword insecurities. Hmm. Now let me be the judge. Look at that bully. Now, Kylie is the one that's presently missing. So, who had this characteristic right here? Go back, and look at who had this characteristic that was around her. Okay, the key players: bully, anxiety, feeling upset and nervous. Look at that brutality, antisocial, conflicted. Go back and see where this popped up at. Explosive, emotions heating up, dark. You can say Kylie is somewhere in the dark, isolated, alone, or she was dealing with a dark individual. Depression. I truly believe that Kylie was experiencing depression. She had a lot going on with her. Internalizing. This one was taking things in. Addictions. Okay. And we did see this word with several people. And denial. All I know is SHIT hit the fan. Some truth was coming out that night. That's all I gotta say. Some truth was coming out about somebody. And I truly believe it has something to do with cheating. Okay. Or somebody accusing somebody of something. But the key word is cheating. All right. I'm getting ready to start on another deck. Yes, I am. I call this. Let me see if I want to use this one. Hold on. This is called Gain Insight. I think I used this in my first reading I did on Kylie. This is a homemade deck family. And if I didn't, that's okay. I'm going to shuffle 3 times. I'm going to split the deck. Oh, divine spirit, I see those things in the dark, bring my to marvelous light concerning the disappearance of Kylie. What led up to her disappearance? Seeking clarity about the events that played out in the disappearance of Kylie. I thank you for shedding light on this darkness concerning the disappearance of Kylie. Seeking clues and a little background in Kylie's disappearance. Hmm. I'll look at it. It act like it wanted to come out, so. I just said that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Now, y'all remember what I just said? Love triangle, accusations. Love triangle, accusations. You see that? And you know what? The truth will not be televised. It will not be televised. Look at this. Found out about a secret. Someone has cheating. Gossip. Remember, we saw gossip? And who was the gossip at? That boyfriend slash ex, and who's the other girl? Was gossip on Kate as well? Just saying. Look at that. Found out about a secret. Someone's cheating. Okay. Wow, the spirit is on it. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Thank you. Let's read this one. Found out about a secret. Hold on, family. Information kept hidden from them. Wow. Yeah, accusations. You see that? Information kept hidden from them. Found out about a secret. See how the spirit be on it. I knew it. Look at this. They are not over their ex. Now, is Kylie not over her ex or that guy? Okay, this is called boyfriend that came out of woodwork. Is he not over her? Is he not over her? They are not over their ex. I shuffled the deck 3 times and I split it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The spirit is talking. My friend is my enemy. Thank you, spirit. Thank you for confirmation. Cause I would definitely pick up on a love triangle. I'm sorry. They know. Yeah, yeah, they do know. They do know. Everybody's trying to cover up. Oh my goodness. And you know what, family? In my first reading, let me see. I forgot what the message was. Just go back. But it was speaking about money, something about motive, money. That didn't make sense to me, but I shared it anyway. Look at that. I wonder did Kylie have some money on her? Okay. I'm just saying. It has here stolen money. Something about money is a factor also. And a lot of these so-called friends of hers, frenemies of hers. Let me just say that they were very envious of this young lady. Okay, not saying that their future wasn't any brighter, but I truly believe this young lady was ready to go to school. I don't know if they were planning on going to school or not, but anyway, yeah, they were very envious of her, and we did see the word jealousy. Look at that stolen money. So it's something about stolen money and getting back to these so-called friends. Look at that. Competition, rivalries. Competition and rivalries. You see that? Compete for the same objective person. Who was competing? Who was competing? Was it a boyfriend and one of her female friends was competing for her affection? Allegedly, just saying. Or was it Kylie and one of her so-called friends competing for one of the other females' affection or her boyfriend or slash ex-boyfriend affection? Anyway, I like the spirit of talking. Competition, rivalry. Compete for the same objective person. I think one card came out and said chosen, like she was the chosen. So she was really the object. She was the prize to somebody. Let me just say that. She was the ultimate prize for somebody. When I did a read on her, the key word was rejected. Somebody felt rejected and wanted revenge. That came out my first reading. And it has nothing to do with a stranger. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure there was other, teenagers there and older teenagers there giving out drugs, at these so-called parties. But something went down with Kylie and her so-called friends. Okay. And I'm not saying all of them did anything to her, but they are definitely in the know. Maybe not all of them, but they are definitely in the know. And that Sammy is not sitting well with me at all. Okay. That's just me. If you saying yeah, I told her that I love her and I see her later. If you love her and you know the condition she was in, she was high, why would you leave her? Just saying, who does that? I would make sure that she would get home safely too. If I know she's drinking, I wouldn't want her drinking and driving. But you think about yourself. You think about yourself as long as you get home safe. But you're gonna leave her there, and then you're gonna say that Kylie said, "Well, I'm going to spend a night." Oh, she's going to spend a night by herself. That don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. This is what went down right here. Accusations. Found out about it a secret. Someone has been cheating. Okay? That's what went down. It was a heated, explosive exchange of words between these so-called friends. And also she was able to stand her ground because it looked like it was more than two that was against her. And the other one standing up for the other one, if you know what I mean. Find spirits and clarity about the disappearance of Kylie. I'd like to be sure. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. It has her man. It has her man. This is Kylie. She was feeling lost. Okay, rightfully so. She was drinking. She was high, and I truly believe that her drink was how do you say it? I believe somebody had put something in her drink. Okay, and look at this. I just said it. I just said it. Heated emotional fight ended, turned deadly. I can't make this up, family. And the sad thing about it, In my first reading, it said that the authorities are going to turn a blind eye. The authorities have already interviewed these kids already, but they don't see them as a suspect. The spirit told me we're complete with this one. Let me see. Divine spirit seeking clarity on the disappearance of Kylie. Anything else spirit wants me to know? Seek additional clues on her disappearance. Anything else the spirit wants me to know? Let me see. I think one card had flipped over. Well, I thought it did. Anything else spirit wants me to know concerning the disappearance of Kylie? Anything else spirit wants me to know concerning the disappearance of Kylie? And it's crazy because Sammy and the so-called boyfriend and Kate, they were like, oh, I feel that, she's still alive. She's somewhere out there, and which is nice to, think like that. Don't get me wrong. It's best to think positive instead of negative. But to me, they come off as though they already know where she is. But anyway, it has here missing will be found. So this is a positive omen. I am so praying that, if anything, she's held against her will, she's somewhere to where she can't escape, but she's still alive. Okay. I really want to believe that, but I'm not picking up on that family. That's just me. But anyway, according to the spirit, yes, Kylie is missing, but she will be found. But that's in God's divine timing. Okay. And I'm not going to go there putting a time stamp on it. I'm not doing that. Clarity on the disappearance of Kylie. Seeking clarity on the disappearance of Kylie. Seeking clarity on the disappearance of Kylie. Any clues? Clarity on the disappearance of Kylie. Thank you, Spirit. And clarity on the disappearance of Kylie. This is saying inside. Okay, Spirit saying she is inside. Now, family, this can mean many, many things. Okay, she could be inside of a building, or she could be inside of water. Okay, but inside is pretty much she's not above the ground. Well, let me get my words right. It's just stating that the sunlight is not hitting her body. Okay, or wherever she is, the sunlight is not hitting her body. So she can be anywhere inside. Okay. And look at that. Look at that. Had a fight with a ex. Not a boyfriend, but had a fight with a ex. So I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up. Okay. And an argument started. And accusations. Had a fight with a ex. The only ex we seen is the guy that's showing up. All of a sudden, this young man is showing up. Okay. And he looks like he has a and he looks like he carrying burdens too. And he ain't the only one, just saying. Uh, People can fool people, but we can't fool God, and you definitely can't fool the spirit realm because everything going on this side, the spirit realm sees it. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Okay, the spirit said we complete. So I'm gonna go back over what I have here. Okay. I have here had a fight with the ex. Hold on. I have here heated emotional fight ended turned deadly. And we did see the card trauma, didn't we? I have here feeling lost, feel sad. I have here man. Just pretty much a male, okay? I have here inside. Now, she could be above ground family. She could be maybe in her car somewhere, okay? That's still inside of something. It has here missing will be found. It has here competition, rivalry, compete for the same objective person. She's the one that's missing. Look at that. Found out about a secret. Someone has been cheating. Now I don't have the word "been," but you get it. Found out about a secret. Someone's cheating. Gossip. Who knows? Kylie could have confronted him, cause the keyword gossip was on the ex and what Kate found out about a secret. Information kept hidden from them. My friend is my enemy. They are not over their ex. Is it Kylie or is it her ex boyfriend? They know. Who is they? Well, her so-called friends. And something about stolen money. Did she have money on her and it was removed from her? What's that all about? Something about money. I tell you, family, the truth always come out to the light. But just like we saw that keyword denial, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. This is very sad. Um, but what makes me happy is she will be found, but it's in the Most High God divine timing, family. Okay. Once again, all of this, what you heard in this reading concerning Kylie and her friends, it is allegedly. We know it's not facts, family, but I am led by the Spirit, and there was some truth that came out in this reading. Please go back and check out if check out the part. I'm not gonna say part one, but this is the first reading I did on Kylie. Go back and look at those shadow aspect cards that came out in this reading, and you will see for yourself how a lot of these messages repeated themselves. Okay. Now I'm going to use one more deck, and I'm going to end this reading because that's what I do. I always go to extra mile because I'm very passionate when it comes to being a voice for the voiceless. And I thank you all for your love and supporting my channel. And you see what support gets you? Look at this. See? Your sister got her a microphone. Okay. Thank you so much for your love and supporting my channel. I appreciate you. So give me a minute. I feel the need. Let me see. I might use this. I haven't used this one in a while. Cause let me see something. Let me use this one. This is my Awakened Butterfly Revealing Oracle. And then I'm going to read. And then I'm going to end this reading, okay? I always say it and I keep going, but this time, I just don't see the need to keep going because in my first reading, the keyword group popped up, secret groups, and they're just people that's making pledge, to stick together, be secretive, like partnership alliance, come together for a common goal, and the main common goal when it comes to this young lady is, everybody stay secret on what they know, keep your mouth shut because we all can be, you know, if you know what I mean, we all can go down due to trying to hide evidence, if you know what I mean. So anyway, this is what I'm getting, all right. Okay, divine spirit seeking clarity about the disappearance of Kylie. Tell your story, Kylie. Seeking clarity about your disappearance. Not only am I seeking clarity, but I'm seeking confirmation, divine spirit. Seeking clarity about the disappearance of Kylie. Seeking clarity about the disappearance of Kylie. Now, certain words I don't have in here, but Kylie is a female. Let me just say that. She's 16, but she has a birthday this year. So she will be turning what, 17? But anyway, it has here woman. So we're looking at a female, okay? And look at that. You saw this come out. You saw this come out. Feelings of betrayal. They trusted someone they know who betrayed them. Not a stranger, but she trusted someone she knows that betrayed her. Nice spiritual clarity on the disappearance of Kylie. Thank you, Spirit. Shedding light on this darkness concerning the disappearance of Kylie. And you know what? I don't know where she could be, tell you the truth. Okay. Uh everybody swear that they're looking, but I truly believe she's somewhere that's hidden real good, okay? Because we did see the word closed off. It has here close by, still in the area. And this key word came out in my reading the first video I did. Close by, still in the area. Also, in my reading, something about, she's on somebody's property. Okay. That one of the suspects knows, okay? She's on somebody's property. Now, if they're doing a whole lot of looking, I feel like the authorities need to be looking at all her friends, look on their property, find out who they knows, and look at their property. Because people do have sheds, they do have backyard, wooded area, backyards. They could possibly have a pond or a lake in the back. Just saying. Hold on, one card failed. Mm. Met up with them by choice. Wants payback revenge, getting back at them. Somebody she knows, okay? Wants payback revenge, getting back at them. Oh boy. I don't know what this means, but I'm showing it. Okay, something about a caregiver. It could be maybe one of the parents of one of her so-called friends knows about, may have an idea about their child. Maybe they're trying to protect their child. You can't blame them. They need love, feels lonely. The need to travel and get away. Now, this says had a fight with their spouse. Okay. I don't think I have a card in here saying had a fight with their boyfriend, but it's pretty much, the lover, the significant other, okay? And we did see had a fight with the ex. It has here working together partnership. Yeah, two or more working together, partnership alliance, coming together for a common goal. And I showed you this also. Once payback revenge, getting back at them. Interesting. You know what? The timing is pretty good. I might use one more deck and then I will end this reading. Okay. Mm. I'm just looking at which deck I want to use. These are my little homemade crime decks, family. Let me just see what I want to use. I'm going to use this and I will end this reading, okay? I appreciate it. If you see your sisters going hard, okay? I appreciate it if y'all hit that like to bring awareness to these young ladies. Um, Missing case, okay? And as you see, I go hard for all of those who go missing, okay? I'm no respected person. I have readings where I have only 58 views, okay? Because everybody matters, all life matter. So, you know, I appreciate it if you hit the like button. Sharing is caring, and thank you so much for your love and support, family. It really means a lot. This is the last one I'm going to use. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit leads me to all truth, seeking clarity about the disappearance of Kiely Rodni, seeking clarity and confirmation about the disappearance of Kiely, as well as any clues, as well as any clues, seeking clarity, seeking clarity, disappearance of Kiely, the events that played out. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to really dissect this, family. I didn't mean for all this to come out. Look at that. Look what's on the back. Can't breathe, hands around the neck. You see that? Can't breathe, hands around the neck. Mm. It's like a crime of passion, isn't it? It reminds me of a crime of passion. It doesn't mean that she, you know, could have passed away due to being um, choked. But if there was a scuffle and a fight, it could have been hands around the neck. Let me look this over, family, okay? 'Cause a lot came out, and I do like to. I'm going to fact check all of it, but some of it I see I don't have to fact check. Okay, heated, explosive, heated fight argument. This came out yesterday when I did this reading on this young lady. Look at this. Was planned. This was staged. False timeline or events. I let that sink in, okay? Was planned. This was staged. False timeline or events. Interesting. And the keyword cover up popped up in my reading that I did on her as well. Wow. That's interesting. Someone from school. Question someone from school. Maybe someone from school was there, but they're too scared to speak up on what they know. Which one of her friends that are close to her age that go to her school? Someone from school question. It's a good chance that that relationship between Kylie and her ex-boyfriend could have been very abusive and as well quite controlling. Look at that. Ran away, walked away from abuse or control. And this came out yesterday, showing a person walking away from something or someone. Uses poor judgment and failure to learn from experience. Nurturing, generous, and caregiving. I truly believe this would be Kylie, as far as her characteristic about herself. Detoxing, abstain from or rid of unhealthy people or things. And this could be quite be that ex, okay? Because according to them, he was a ex. And it says detoxing, abstain from or rid of unhealthy people or things. Okay, this is definitely the ex. Look at this. And I'm going to read it. It says here distorted masculine, unwilling to trust, ignore emotions and intuition, wanting proof of everything, afraid to feel emotion due to appearing weak. This is the X. And what stands out to me more than anything, unwilling to trust. and wanting proof of everything. That's a very insecure individual. All right, let's continue. Closed door wants privacy protection, keeping safe from threat of outside. Judgment, reflect and evaluate ourselves and our actions now to grow. This came out yesterday, okay? Something about drown. Now, it doesn't mean that she could have drowned. She could have been drowning in her emotions, okay? We did see anxiety. Or she could have drowned, okay? It could have been an accident. Only time would tell. But it was still a heated emotional fight, an argument that broke out. Now, this is interesting right here. Out of all the cards to come out, we have here clean up crime. Clean up crime. Look at that. That's a vehicle that's being cleaned up. So certain individual DNA won't show up. Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, this came out yesterday. Spirit is saying that Kylie is somewhere abandoned, allegedly. Having been deserted or cast off, deserted, forsaken. Something about neighborhood, domestic violence, or I would get this when it comes to girlfriend and boyfriend. Okay, when it comes to abuse of girlfriend and boyfriend, I would get this because I feel like she wanted to get her power back. That's why she dumped him, especially if he was a control freak. Look at that. Choke, cannot breathe. So there was a little spat that went on that night. We can see that. Now, all this is allegedly family. It has here person, meaning Kylie, person close by, child close by, check area, neighborhood. Now, isn't that interesting? It say check the neighborhood. And Kylie was about what, 11 miles, I believe, away from home. Kylie could be somewhere close to one of her, where her, well, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's continue. Requires medical help emergency. This came out yesterday, but I don't understand, what it means when it comes to this case. But it came out yesterday. This not Kylie, this is somebody. Okay, let me show it to you. It says attached to the current structure of power, fame, and money. What sent out to me is money. And we did get the keyword envy and jealous when it comes to Kylie. So and as well as stolen money. Okay. So anyway, I let me be the judge when it comes to that. Be hopeful, there shall be victory and success. Have faith. This card came out yesterday. So we're gonna still be hopeful that Kylie will be found no matter what. Conceal feelings and intentions, not being honest. So somebody is not being honest. And this came out yesterday. This came out yesterday. Help secure their future. Something about an opportunity, a new opportunity. Help secure their future. New opportunity. You know what? I'm starting to wonder, did Kylie either her boyfriend showed up at that party or did Kylie meet up with him? Okay? Look at that. Blast from the what? Past, reunited. Hook up reunion. Cause this came out yesterday, something about a house. Now, if she went to go see him, I would think that his parents would know, or maybe not, because it was late at night. But it looked like, I'm seeing a house now. I'm seeing a house. Did she go before she went to the party or afterwards? Feel disrespected, disregarded, not listened to, overlook, disregard their feelings and delay in responding. It's their way. So according to the spirit, this is how Kylie was feeling about someone. I let me you be the judge who that is. I'm gonna read it again. Feels disrespected, disregarded, not listened to, overlooked, disregard their feelings, and delay in responding. It's their way only. Hmm. Now I got two conflicting cards, and we're gonna just hope for the best, family. Now this one right here says still alive, full of life, blessed. Now either Kylie is somewhere hidden against her will, and she's still alive. That would be a wonderful thing, okay? Or this could be allegedly, she may not be with us, but when she was alive, she was blessed, okay? And full of life. Only time would tell. Only time would tell, because I have this also. And this came out yesterday. It says death or ending of a relationship. Well, who could that be? This X right here. Some of her friends say he is the ex, but he's saying, "Oh, no, no, no. This is my girlfriend." Death or endings of a relationship. And one thing about people, when they are involved in the unthinkable, they always come out of the woodwork, and they be around the family, hugging the family, you know, trying to be in the know so they can stay in control of the situation. They know what's going on, if you know what I mean. I want pleasure, happiness, joy, contentment, and growth. I think I showed this already. Require medical help emergency. So obviously she has, obviously allegedly she could have experienced some type of trauma. Betrayal, sexual abuse by a caregiver, or betrayal trauma. Now I apologize for showing this. 'Cause I don't want anybody to think that Kylie was sexually abused, with a parent. Um, all I know is keywords to come out, and the keyword betrayal, definitely the betrayal and abuse is definitely coming out in this. In trauma is definitely coming out in this reading. Okay, so what stands out to me is betrayal, trauma, and abuse that Kylie had experienced, period, all right, in her life, whether it be her friends or her ex. And remember we saw something about stolen money. Unbalanced spiritually, full of greed, value what? Things more than the spirit. So somebody's is all about the money, okay? Um, this is allegedly, okay? It says baby alert. Pregnant with child, someone is. It says someone is. Oh, time would tell. 'Cause if this wasn't Kylie, maybe it could be one of her friends. Okay. At the end of the day, we're looking at betrayal. Period. Okay. Pregnant. I mean, baby alert. Pregnant with child, someone is. And at the end of the day, I truly believe this is Kylie right here. She wants to feel appreciated and valued. Caught up in the moment due to being preoccupied and distracted. And she was ambushed, caught off guard. And I wonder who this is. Wasn't one of her friends like, didn't the word pop up something about unselfish? Look at this. Oh, I'm going to read it. Unselfish, concern with the needs and wish of others, than oneself manipulating their goal and needs ahead of others. Okay, this says unselfish. This says unselfish. So I believe this will be Kylie. Okay, it's not saying selfish, but it's saying unselfish. Okay, has no connection with this person. Do not feel appreciated and understood. Lack communication. Making a decision due to being emotionally or in desperation, feeling rushed or pressured. And we did see the card that came out when I used the shadow deck said coerce. It's like forcing someone to do something, making a decision due to being emotionally or in desperation, feeling rushed or pressured. I wonder what that decision was about. Could it be, go ahead, Kylie, drink, do these drugs? Who knows? All I know is her mom said when she talked to her. But you know what? Well, one thing the mom didn't say, she didn't mention about as far as how was Kylie talking. Was she talking like, still, sound man, in a normal tone, or was she talking like she was, she has been drinking? Because a lot happened within that time frame. The mom talked to her daughter, what, 11:30 to 12:30 within an hour span. But anyway, the other cards I could have used as far as me finding out was Kylie drugged. I didn't use that deck family, but it came out my first reading that she was drugged. But she was drinking, but still she was drugged. Somebody could have put something in her drink. But anyway, this is my reading. This is part two. At the end of the day, everything you heard here, it was allegedly. I'm not blaming nobody. I let the spirit do the talking. I'm just praying that Kylie will be found no matter what. Sending much love and prayers to her family. I pray you get the answer that you are seeking. And I thank you, family, for your love and being loyal, being my butterflies out there. Thank you for watching and being patient. I appreciate you. And for those who are newbie, feel free to subscribe. It's my butterflies. I appreciate you. I do all kind of readings as you see. And this is definitely my passion when it comes to crime cases and the missing. So there you have it. Let's just we have to let things play out, family. According to the spirit, you will be found, but it will be in God's divine timing. And no matter what came out of this reading, please do not, go looking these young people up, harassing them, because I mean that's not my intention for doing this reading. I was just trying to bring clarity when it comes to her so-called associates, her friends. I was trying to get an idea what I was picking up about them. That's all. But I was letting the spirit do the talking because something wasn't sitting well with me when it comes to them. Okay. I just feel like, they know more than what they're saying. That's all I'm saying. But the truth shall come to the mighty light. Okay. So peace and love to you all and bye for now.